In C4130 systems, many of the PCIe Fatal errors that might occur are caused by loose connections of the power cables and its paddle cards. In this video, we'll help you isolate the root cause and possibly fix the issue. Before you begin, you should power down the system and remove all the cables connected to the system. Remove the system from the rack and place it on a table with an ESD mat. Please make sure that the ESD mat is well grounded. Also, the area should be well lit. Wear an ESD wristband and connect it to the mat or chassis for ESD protection. Remove the top covers of the system. First, we'll inspect the power cables to make sure they are connected properly. There are 4 sets of cables that provide power to the GPUs and a PCIe switchboard in the system. First, check the auxiliary power cables to see if they are seated properly by gently pulling on them. These cables have latches and should not come off. If any of the cables is loose or comes off, check to see if the latch is broken, such as in this example. If you find a defective cable, please note the Dell part number and contact the support team. In some cases, fatal errors are seen due to corrosion buildup on pins inside the connector. This is due to the cable being installed incorrectly, and with time due to a loose connection, there might be arcing between the pins, which can cause corrosion and result in poor connection. Remove the cables and check the pins. They should be clean and shiny. Use a flashlight if needed. If you find a defective cable, again, please note the Dell part number and contact the support team for further assistance. Now, we will inspect the other end of the cables, which are connected to the GPUs or a PCIe switchboard. If the PCIe switch does not exist, then the cable is not present in your system. If your configuration has a PCIe switch, check the connector by pulling it to see if it is seated and latched. If the cable comes loose, check to see if it's missing the latch or has corroded pins. To check the connection, disconnect the PCIe paddle board and lift the card up to remove the auxiliary power cable from the GPU. Again, check the latch on the connector and the pins for any corrosion or discoloration. Here's an example of a defective cable that was not latched properly. After inspecting all the cables and the connectors, reassemble the system. When finished, place the system back in the rack and power it up. The amber light will still be blinking. To reset it, hold the blinking button for 20 seconds. This can also be done through the iDRAC GUI and the system setup menu under iDRAC menu. After following these steps, test your system to see if the problem has been resolved.